what's your Ethereum prediction at the end, and then we can talk about Bitcoin prediction. Or we can talk about Bitcoin first because it's probably more relevant. At the end of the cycle, if you were to just guess time frames and price, and obviously this
Oh
is
wow.
set in stone. It's
Yeah.
not set in stone, and it's probably going to change tomorrow. But if
Yeah.
you were to throw a number up, what you
At the
got?
end of the cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, just based on some projections our team of analysts have been running internally, I think Bitcoin is going to go over 100K. I would say probably 100 to 150K is probably the range, probably the peak. But I do think once Bitcoin corrects, I think it's probably going to come back down to maybe 40, 45K. Oh, no, sorry. I would say 45, 50K, because historically, after every halving, Bitcoin's, the bull run lasts longer, but the ROI is lower, right? So as a result of that, I don't think the ROI is going to be as high as in the past bull run, but it is crypto. Anything can change. But that's kind of my projection. In terms of Ethereum, I'm looking at probably the peak, maybe 4 or 5K for Ether.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
But I mean, I would love 10K Ethereum. I mean, if Ether goes to 10K, I mean, I'm out.
Yeah,
but that's kind of like moon boy-ish. I think a more realistic projection would be 4 to 5K. But I'm more bullish on Ethereum over Bitcoin. Quite frankly, I have no Bitcoin. I think Ethereum is the best thing since Bitcoin. Bitcoin had first mover advantage, but I think Ethereum is the future, right? Because Ethereum has 10x more monthly active developers than Bitcoin.
Yeah. No.
Right?
Okay. Let's get into the subject. So,
yeah.
so
People are
Ethereum
building.
maximum.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm a Ethereum. Yeah, pretty much I only deal with Ethereum. I only have one other cryptocurrency that's not Ethereum. That's Helium Network. But Ethereum is the future because Bitcoin just had first mover advantage. But developers, they're all building on Ethereum. Ethereum has the network effects to a point where there are 10 times more active developers each month building on Ethereum than Bitcoin. So I think eventually it's going to catch up. My joke is that I think eventually, in the next 5 to 10 years, Ethereum will eat Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will become just a token on the Ethereum blockchain. It will just be like wrapped Bitcoin or Ren BTC.
I like it. I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask. So you think they're going to flip? You think it's going to be all Ethereum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, because Bitcoin is now just a store of value. And the way I view it is the store of value use case, basically digital gold. Gold has, let's say, $11 trillion market cap. But Ethereum is building the next internet, right? Web 3. So, because if we go back, Web 1 was basically the dot-com era. You had Google, Yahoo, Amazon, eBay. Web 2 was social media. You had Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, right? Web 3, decentralized applications. For the most part, Ethereum is dominating that right now.
Yeah.
Right? So, and if we go to DeFi and Wall Street, the derivatives market estimates to be over $500 trillion, maybe quadrillion dollars. If all that gets tokenized, it's not going to Bitcoin. It's going into DeFi onto Ethereum blockchain. Maybe Polkadot and Cardano catch up, but even that market to me, just purely DeFi, just Wall Street, if Wall Street gets tokenized, that's bigger than the store of value use case. Then you add on the next internet with all these stores, with store of value, transfer of value, applications, NFTs, all this is happening on Ethereum. So Bitcoin was first, it was early, great technology, but I mean, developers are not building on Bitcoin, and the innovation is just not happening. Plus, they also have issues with governance. It takes them forever just to change the block size, and they have to have all these debates and hard forks just to change the block size. So with me, I think Ethereum is the future. It might take time, but long term, I think definitely by 2030, Ethereum will be number one, in my opinion.
So let's kind of conclude this with what I always say. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, do you know it? Do you know it, Ian?
What?
He doesn't know it. If you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Catch you guys in the next video.
All right. Thank you.